How much money should a man give you? Well, not a man, but your man. Hello, ladies. Thanks for tuning in. Before we start, please like and subscribe. And don't forget that you can win 2 spots to join my group coaching program simply by entering the giveaway. So, how to do it? I'm going to write a code on screen, and all you have to do is type it down in the comment section, and this is how you will have a chance to win. And don't forget that I'm going to pick 2 winners. So, one here on YouTube and another one in my mailing list. So, yeah, make sure to join my mailing list as well. The link is in my description box. The other day, I asked on Instagram how much money you need for your allowance when you date, and I got many answers, and I want to share it with you. And I also want to talk about how to ask if you aren't there yet. I also know that some of you don't know how much they need a month, so I want to help you. So one said $2,000. Another one says it depends on if I'm living with him or on my own. On my own, I have much higher monthly bills. Another one said 5K a month or more. One said, is that even possible? I got another person who said 5,000 USD. One said a lot, 5K or 10K. One said 0, while another person said 0. One person said, my husband asked me for money. I hate it. He's 40. I'm 28. This has been happening lately. Okay, we're going to talk about it later. One said 0. One said 10K. Another one said 5K. One said 40K USD. One said 6K. Another one 5,000 pounds. Another one said 5,000 pounds. One said 3K, 7K, 2K, 500 pounds. One said unknown, but I would expect him to provide and cover most things financially. One said 2,000 euros. One said 600. One said not less than 200. One said that her husband gives her 6K. One said 10K. One said as much as I can. One said as much as I can get, depends on his earnings though, but spending on me is a must. One said, okay, one was trolling and said, allowance, are you a kid? Femininity is not about being a sugar baby. One said anywhere between 1 and 3K. One said 2K. One said 2,500. That's what my man gives me. One said 2K. One was asking how it works, but one was asking how that stuff works, and she said certainly around 1,000. Another one said that there was no limit and all of that. So yeah, as you can see, I got many answers, and they were from 1,000, even less than that, 500 to, no, sorry, 0. Some said 0, and it went up to 40,000. And I want to help you decide how much is it okay for you to ask. So to know how much you need, right now you need to look at how much you are currently spending each month. And it's easy. So you need to take into account your rent, hair and nails, your stocks, how much you invest a month when you are single in your stocks, in yourself, and all of that. And then this is the minimum that you're going to ask your man. What I want to tell you is that you absolutely need to know your numbers, because many women navigate blindly in all areas of their life, and they don't work with numbers. You need to know how much you spend each month and how much you need as well to live comfortably. And also, when you know how much you spend, it's going to be easier for you to know if this guy makes enough for you, because it can't be like, okay, he needs to make as much as possible, because this doesn't mean anything. And also, one thing that you need to pay attention to is that you need to make sure that the man you're dating is financially responsible, because he can make a lot of money, give you 20K a month because he's like an NBA player, because he's an NBA player or a soccer player or Jeff Bezos or whatever. He can have all of that, but if he's not financially responsible and doesn't know how to multiply money, in a few years, you guys will be broke. Okay, you need to make sure that he's not just generous, he isn't just rich, but he's also financially literate. And many people aren't. Some people are really good at making money, but they aren't good at multiplying money. This is where you know he's a king, when he's good at investing. And also, when you are good at investing and you know about money, you know about the numbers, and you know how to invest, you're even more feminine, because feminine women are good with numbers. And this is something that I find crazy. Like every time I make polls on Instagram, I ask you if you want to be a stay-at-home wife and all of that. Many of you say yes, and then I ask you if you are financially prepared, and you say no, like you aren't even working on it. Come on, ladies, this is dangerous. Listen, it's not because you are applying dating strategies and educating yourself on the male psychology that is going to be perfect and you have nothing to worry about. It doesn't work like that. The only way for you to be secure when dating is also when you are financially secure. Listen, there are two types of pick-me's. The first type is the woman who has daddy issues, and the second type, do you know what it is? Is the woman who is financially desperate. Women who are financially desperate chase men like crazy. They chase rich men like crazy. The minute they know the man has money, they sleep with the guy and they start to act like pygmies and they want commitment and all of that. They aren't even in love with the guy, but they're just so desperate for his money that they start to act like pygmies. You need to keep in mind that men aren't dumb, okay? They can pick it up when you're desperate for money, just like you can pick it up when a man is desperate for sex. You see? So this is something that is extremely important. And honestly, like the most feminine women that I know are financially literate and they are financially secure. So if you really want to step up your game, you need to work on that. So the words that you need to type in the comment section to enter the giveaway is this. Good luck.